Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Always the Same Blue Sky. I've heard this is only 30 minutes long, so I'm kind of near the end, I believe. Maybe somewhere around there. I was coaxed out of the darkness by rough flapping of the life-giving ocean, accompanied by an exhausted yet still desperate sobbing. It was a letter that truly woke me. I could feel it resonate the deep within me. Her pain was not my pain. No, it was always been, even before our fated encounter. I slowly opened my eyes to see a scene very different to the one I had left behind. Bathed in the sad, pale light of the large full moon, which watched us eagerly not far above the horizon, Kira was sat cradling her knees. Kira? I attempted hoarsely. The sobbing stopped instantly. Now the only waves remained. She darted her head in my direction, gazed intensely into my eyes as if trying to solve a complex puzzle. Her now conventional dulled eyes stood out even more than normal from her tear-stained disheveled visage? Or maybe it's just because I'd seen what they were capable of. Either way, her gaze consumed me completely. I could see where she was falling to solve the puzzle as tears began to form once again. Kira looked out to sea as she tried to gulp them down. I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't do it. Her voice was hoarse, barely a whisper. I'm ready to accept my fate. Kira closed her eyes for a few seconds, trying to compose herself. Opening them again, then gained her focus. Her speech was much clearer now. I was not born of the earth like you. I am the embodiment of the sea, the daughter of celestial beings. I have been conscious for millennia. The moon flickered in her eyes as she moved her gaze farther out to the sea. I was left to watch over a mass far greater than the soil humans inhabit, and to protect and nourish a far broader range of creatures. Left completely alone, I struggled with this unimaginable burden, a struggle made harder by your selfish race. From constant pollution to farming entire species to death, as time progressed like a thriving plague, you only brought more destruction. I watched her fervently trying to dissect what made you behave in such a way, as a frustration at the lack of rightful reasons grew, so did my fascination. I realized I possessed similar traits to your kind, buried somewhere deep within me, not needing to be displayed, so therefore remaining hidden. The connection I felt became an obsession, one that was deeply intertwined by loathing. With that, she clutched her hands to her heart as if in pain. Following Clara's gaze, I focused my attention on the sedated waves. The reflection of the moon seemed to be trying its best to stay together, but constantly distorted by lightning spitting rain. I wondered if there was a metaphor for Kira. I was approached by a forgotten angel and offered the chance to become human, to walk amongst you. In return, I don't problem seducing us, sacrificing one human soul to the shadowed oppression every lunar cycle. It turns out I didn't have the strength to fulfill my oath this time. I felt Kira reeling her gaze in my direction. She smiled gently. Thank you, Andrew. I knew that was meant for you. What it meant for you to be human, but I realized that now I never truly did, and I wouldn't trade the gift you've given me for the world. Kira's voice cracked. I love you. I numbly turned to meet her gaze. I just wish I'd realized it sooner. Now my only wish is that one day you'll be able to forgive me. Kira, I mouthed soundlessly as she crawled towards me, tears streaming down her face. Still smiling, Kira pulled her finger over my lips before her hair swung wildly towards the sea by a sudden gush of unending wind. The waves became ferocious as they tried to claw her in, and rained heavier, wearing the whole scene down. Determined to let her warmth penetrate through any mistrust she'd created, Kira didn't flinch once as her legs began to float skywards, gently lifting the rest of her body. Without moving her finger, she leant toward and kissed me on the cheek. I felt her warm, salty tears run down the side of my face, expressing what I was unable to. She was hurled suddenly backwards towards the sea. The bracelet I hadn't once seen her without since that day on the rocks, which now seemed like a lifetime ago, was torn off her wrist and left at my feet. Kira looked terrified, reaching out towards it as she was forced away. Seeing her face like that was a stab in the heart, one that would leave a deep scar. Saluted in front of the full moon, every aspect of her being fought wildly against its fate. Kira violently burst into the water as that was her everything. The lifeless droplets shimmered into the moonlight as they reluctantly fell to the illuminated sea, now indistinguishable from the rain, the sea, the water that will sustain me and my children. She will follow me always, under the same blue sky. What? You know, I mean, I can't complain too much because it was like a $3 visual novel, and I think I bought it on this sale. But holy, that was just so short. Grant, have you to explain the title screen? You never know. It may even hold a secret. Um, Hold a secret, huh? Customize journey. Customize, I guess. Help? I don't know. I don't know. But I'll thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next Let's Play.